Welcome back, everyone. 3 years after the University of Idaho murders left 4 college students dead, the case continues to capture national attention. Investigators arrested and charged Bryan Kohberger, prosecutors pointing to DNA and digital evidence as key pieces of the case. Well, now there's a new book, Broken Plea, the explosive search for truth behind the Idaho murders. It takes a fresh look at the investigation, raising questions about the evidence and introducing details never before presented to the public. Here with us now is the author and former FBI agent, Chris Whitcomb. Chris, welcome to the show. I have a copy of your book. I look forward to reading it. You have poured through court records and investigative files that have not been seen by the public yet. What's the most important and most shocking new information that you found?
I knew nothing about this case when I started the book. A friend of mine, another FBI agent, was working perfectly on it. I was working on another book, and he showed me documents from the file that he had seen, another law enforcement professional. And I couldn't believe it. I was really, truly shocked at what I was seeing because of how different it was from what the public knew, from what I had seen in news reports. And I felt compelled. Look, this is a very emotional case for everyone. It's a very sensationalized case for everyone, but it is a very, very misunderstood and unknown case because it did not go to trial. Had this gone to trial, there would be no need for this book, in my opinion. But I do believe there are significant problems that we can now see based on evidence that I've seen that otherwise would have been buried.
One of the most serious questions you raised in the new book, and this is interesting, is whether the murders could have involved more than one person. What's the analysis that led you to rethink that question, whether the convicted killer, Bryan Kohberger, acted alone?
The number one thing I believe, looking holistically at the book and looking at the case, you have 3 discrete crime scenes within the house itself. One is the 3rd floor bedroom, where we know now that Maddie and Kaylee were killed, and the 2nd floor bedroom where Xana and Ethan were killed. There's a space between. The killer had to go from the 3rd floor, down the stairs, through the living room, down a hallway, into that bedroom. And in doing so, the killer tracked a good deal of blood from one space to the other. When I looked at the evidence and the police report, or excuse me, and the prosecution hired a woman named Paulette Sutton to do a forensic analysis for the prosecution that would have been used at trial. And it showed one thing that really stood out to me, that all of the blood evidence, and it was a significant amount, between the 3rd floor bedroom and the 2nd floor bedroom was quote unquote diluted with an unknown substance. And when you look at those photographs, you can see the characteristics of the stains themselves and the distribution are significantly different, which begs the question, how did that happen? Why do these scenes look so different? What interacted with that evidence between the time the crimes occurred and the time the police were called, and what does that say about the crimes themselves? That stood out to me as the most significant evidence that there was something about this case that nobody really had talked about to date.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.